Kayla. Please like and subscribe.
What's on? Let's talk to Dragon. Oh, you want to talk to
no.
Dragon?
Yeah. He was all cool and relaxed, and now he's like, no.
The pressure's on.
I was hoping you guys forgot about me.
Yeah, forgot that you were here. Well, Dragon, I will officially again welcome to the podcast. We are stoked to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Most people I think that watch this podcast know you. I'm hoping to get them a little bit more in-depth knowledge of you by the time this is over.
Yeah.
But for those that don't know, Dragon and I, we know each other pretty well as we've played Fortnite together several times. Even got a couple victory royales together. But it had some good conversation along the way too. So thanks again for coming on, Dragon. And we're going to jump right in it. So explain to the people, introduce yourself if you would, and then let everybody know what projects you are with.
So my name is Dragon. And,
good job.
No, like as you can tell, like I'm a horrible speaker. Like I've always been like the shy guy behind the scenes, hiding from everyone. But I started it. Let's start with Dogecoin. I started with Dogecoin like everyone else.
Yeah.
So
club.
Yeah.
So I worked like 12-hour shifts. Oh,
Yeah.
am I supposed to say that?
Did you do that, Dragon?
What? Dragon's got magic powers.
You summoned
So,
the Doge.
So like I work 12-hour shifts. I have an easy job, and then so I just sit around, and I started getting into crypto, about Doge, and then I saw safemoon. I think I got into safemoon like the first week, maybe the second day. Like I put
Holy
like
crap.
$200 in there. Yeah, I got pretty lucky, and then so I just joined Twitter just to be with the safemoon, and then this puppy is eating a flashlight. So I got into safemoon, started following like the army, joining spaces, and then I see Whiskey always tweeting about the Misfits, the NFT, and I always thought NFTs were dumb, the dumbest thing ever. But once I started joining their spaces, I started falling in love and seeing the utility that comes from the NFTs and all that. And so I started buying some Misfits, and then I just became a hardcore NFT guy after that. And so basically right now I hang out in Discord for the Misfits, for Chris Vaughn, DeFi Elitism, and I'm their mod also.
Yeah.
And,
You just say you don't leave that part out.
Yeah.
yeah.
That gives you street cred.
If you mess up the counting game, Dragon's right there.
Yeah, I'm always watching. And then I got super lucky meeting awesome people like Whiskey, Neil, Chris Vaughn, and I just got like super close to them, and then they get me to start a podcast.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Who would have thought all of us on a podcast? Jeez.
Yeah. And so I just been getting super lucky with the people around in Web3. Like now I'm meeting. I got to meet you guys, and like I'm always playing Fortnite with Josh, like almost every day.
Yeah. My wife goes,
I want to play.
every night she goes, "Are you playing Fortnite with Dragon again?" Like you're not a real person.
I can hear her say that too.
That's too funny.
Yeah, but I've just been super lucky getting to know all these people, like Benji, Drill, and a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, watch naming names because you'll forget somebody and somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt.
Right. There's no
I don't care.
I don't care.
No, I mean we've been on your podcast before, and it was a blast. And it's no secret, at least it shouldn't be, unless this is the first time somebody's watching this podcast, that we're huge fans of your guys's. We try to support you wherever we can, and I think we first met in the Misfits because I don't even remember how we got Whiskey on the podcast. It's been so long ago. Was that through you, Holly?
Holly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how we learned about
That's
it.
the first time. Yeah.
And then we started hanging out in the Discord when we were editing and rendering our
It
files.
was at night.
Yeah.
It was the same night.
Well, it didn't start at night. It
No.
started at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
No,
and
we
we
said
didn't leave the
late.
Discord till like 8 or 9 o'clock. My wife's like, "Are you coming home tonight?" It's like, I don't know. I found this thing called Discord.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Because we're all like kind of like Holly, where we weren't really Discord people, and it just looked weird, and but now I can't live life without it. I don't think so. But no, you're doing an awesome job, Dragon, and
Thank you.
you're not only that, but you're one of the people that if you went into any Discord, I would say you can't ever say 100% with Twitter, but I would say 99% of Twitter people, like everyone loves you. Like you don't really have, I can't think of anyone that I've ever heard say a bad thing about you. So my question is, how
great.
much money did you have to pay those people?
A lot.
Please let me
A
know.
lot.
Yeah, because how many zeros is that? I mean, I may need to come work where you work, Dragon, because
Yeah.
no, seriously though, because can anyone think of somebody that has had a bad thing to say about Dragon?
Nope.
I mean, that's a testament to your character. I think that's a testament to who you are, and part of the reason why we wanted to have you on. You're just a genuine guy. Very generous guy, and we're rooting for you. So
Thank you.
you have something big coming up
Yes.
in 2 weeks. So
Which one?
NFT New York.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So tell.
I'm a little scared.
All right.
but-
Okay, so tell people a little bit about that.
So NFT New York is gonna happen in 2 weeks, and Whiskey, Neil, Chris Vaughn is going. So we're gonna be hanging out over there. It's gonna be the first time we're gonna meet in person. I'm super excited. I'm
Scared
gonna
a
give
little.
Whiskey a big giant hug, and, and I'm gonna hump Neil and Chris Vaughn.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
At the same time, or
Can
they
you
each
record
get their
that,
own?
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's kind of one of those expected answers
Yeah.
there.
I feel like this deserves a pics or it didn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm with Ollie. Yeah, we
On
gotta
that
see
note,
this.
Dragon, if we ever get to meet up, you can hump Greg, and then you can just hump Caleb and I.
See how they just kind of throw me and volunteer me for
Well,
such
you're
things.
littler. Caleb could throw you
I
around.
would go after Caleb, but he's too tall. I can't reach.
On his leg. You'd be
Wow,
like
you've
a
seen a-
dog on his leg.
I was
Could
gonna
turn
say,
out-
yes, like a dog.
Could be really inappropriate hug.
I'll
Anyway,
just bring a step stool.
There you go.
Oh my.
back to your New York trip.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, but it's gonna be super exciting. I think we're gonna actually even. I got them to probably play an actual little soccer game.
Oh, cool.
So we'll see.
Oh,
And-
really?
Yeah.
I'm missing out. Ask Selma.
Well, yeah, for those people that don't know, we're having some people meet us in Vegas, and the Chaotic Exposure crew was some of the people that were supposed to be there, but then the NFT New York popped up, and it just happened to be the same weekend. So, because
Yeah.
What are the chances, seriously?
I
Like,
I know, right?
what the heck?
Holly, that's just my life. That's just how things work in my life. I promise
Yeah.
you. But because I had told Dragon, I said, you know what I really wanted to do and I hadn't really discussed it with anybody because I wanted it to be super secret,
Uh-oh.
was whenever the NFT New York thing was, I was just going to go there and not tell anybody I was going to be there.
Oh yeah.
And then just run into them and go, hey, what's up, guys?
I would have made you take me too.
Oh, I
Yeah,
probably
well,
would have told
yeah.
you
What
guys,
the hell?
but I wanted to keep
Fun.
it a super secret.
Right.
It just kind of, like one of those deals where you just show up and it's like, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like, and then it
Yeah.
happened to be the same weekend, so that's not going to happen, Dragon. So,
We'll have to plan something.
Or is it?
yeah,
Next time.
Or
next time
is-
for sure.
Yeah.
Or
Are
is
we
it,
going
Dragon?
to Vegas?
Mm,
You don't
we'll
know.
see.
Yeah, just ditch them.
Yeah, we are.
Just
Yeah.
show up.
Wow.
The hell with them.
Wow.
No, but
Okay.
Just say
maybe
your
we'll-
plane just turned.
Yeah.
Turned the wrong way.
went the
Yeah,
wrong direction.
Whoops.
Hard left.
No, but we'll have to like somehow get on FaceTime or something and have a shot. And while you guys are celebrating in
Yeah.
New York, and because no matter what time it is, I'm pretty sure we'll still be awake in Vegas because of the time change.
Probably, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's gonna be super exciting. Like I haven't really traveled to I've only been I'm here in California and that's pretty much all
Yeah.
I've been in Mexico. But it's gonna be a big thing for me. Like I haven't even been in a plane, flight like that.
Okay.
really,
Well, once, but I jumped off it. It was skydiving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
You
The
did
one
a
and only
damn
time?
thing, but you jumped out of one. Like,
What?
yeah, nope, not doing
Holy
that.
crap.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. If that thing's crashing,
a-
I'll jump out of it. But as long as it's still good, I'm not jumping.
One time in a plane he jumped. That's a story
Dragon.
right there.
Yeah.
yeah. So, Dragon, what are you most looking forward to by going to New York?
Well, for sure, meeting the guys and Whiskers. Well, she's part of the guys. So, and
yeah, I'm kind of clumped like that.
other than that,
Yeah,
I'm super
Ollie gets
excited
it.
for the food. I love food.
Food, yep.
Oh, and the food is
Yes.
amazing there.
That's what I want to try.
Oh man, yeah, I'm like a sucker for their food. Especially, you have to go and get $2.50 pizza. That is the
Yeah,
best.
that's what I want.
It's so
That's what I want.
He's like, yeah.
It's literally
Get
just
some.
you fold it in half and the grease
my
just
God.
drips out of it. It is the
Mm.
most amazing thing in the whole
That does
world.
sound good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, New York is my favorite place to go. So I'm really looking forward to like hearing all of your guys's what you guys do. Have you ever met anybody from Twitter? Ever? In person?
Nope.
Oh my
No, I haven't gotten close to anyone. Just it all started with Whiskey and Neil
Mm.
and Chris Vaughn.
I'm so excited to see if you feel as if you've known each other forever. Like,
Yeah.
because when I met even the bros or just, people that I've met outside of Twitter, it felt like, oh, I already know you. It didn't feel like the first time
Mhm.
I was meeting them, right? So you'll have to come back and give us let us know how you felt, because I feel like everybody I talk to is like, yeah, I felt like I've known you forever. So
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah,
many.
like I'm not really like a feelings person. Like I don't cry, but I think I might like get a little watery
and
meeting them.
I'm telling you guys, it is the worst feeling leaving them.
Mm.
It's gonna be sad to leave them, even though you'll see it's just different. It just really is. Like, you miss your friends after that.
Mm.
Like,
Mhm.
you'll see it. I noticed that a lot with me. I'm like, I just want to go back already. I
Did
just
you-
want to be with my friends.
Did you cry whenever you left Kansas City, Holly?
No.
No.
See, I'm kind of like, people may not, they're probably going to be surprised about this, but I'm kind of like Dragon. I don't really get emotional. There's certain things that I will, but not a whole lot. Like, I'm not a crier. I really am not. I guess it just has to be the
Yeah, same.
Josh
type of
cried.
day.
Only
When you
dog
left.
movies. Like,
Yeah,
that's what
I
gets
only
me.
cried for like
Yeah.
3 days.
Like what? 3
I only
days?
cried for 3 days
Animal.
when Holly left.
Seriously, I think I only cry over animals for real.
Mhm.
Oh.
No, I don't know how many screens Zoom will allow us to have on there, but one of the things I thought about is when we all got back and we all got settled, that we should have your guys' crew on, and we talk about Vegas and talk about New York and have a couple shots, and it might be complete chaos, but it might be a lot of fun too. So, because I will tell you,
yes,
I
It
know,
would be
I know.
fun.
What's that, Holly? I'm sorry.
It would be so fun.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
who cares if it doesn't look good? They'll hear us and be like, "Oh man."
But it might break the record for the longest podcast ever too.
Oh yeah.
So we'd have to set aside some time.
If it does, man, we're in
Or
for a long
a two-parter.
Because New Year's was.
Well, that one doesn't count.
Oh, okay, that don't count.
But I will tell you that genuinely, I don't think that you see two groups that, people have asked me this before, and I brought this up, I think, when Neil was on, about us being competitive with you guys. But that's not how either side of it looks like.
No.
That I don't think that I've seen in this space anyways, two group of people that really are rooting for one another, really are cheering on one another, and really genuinely get along on about every level. So us hope you guys have a blast in New York, and there should be a ton of pictures and a ton of stories. I'm going to be pissed off. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Because
on Discord,
we're going to have a blast in Vegas at the same time, but
Right.
it does suck that we can't share that with you.
We'll have to exchange pictures and videos like Pokemon cards.
There you
there you go.
We'll make a trading card set.
We'll turn it into
like
NFTs.
NFT trading card set. That could get really bad. Like at the end of the Hangover, the first Hangover movie, how it's just like all these pictures really, really fast. And if you actually want to see it, you had to push pause. Yeah, we could do something like that.
Yeah.
I feel honestly, if we all were together, it would be like a Hangover moment.
So when are we doing that? Because I'm all about it.
I am too. I am looking
Except I am not getting a face tattoo.
I'll do it.
You'll get a face tattoo?
I was going to say Caleb.
Yeah.
I can totally see it.
He's the Ed Holmes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with it. Maybe Caleb and Neil both could get face tattoos.
Yeah, I can see Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, so is Neil rocking is he going to rock the stash?
I hope so. It's ugly, but
it is so like, yeah.
So let me ask you this, Dragon. I'm going to give you a second to either bash or praise some people. You, Neil, and Whiskey. Okay, right? That honestly is like a dream team. You guys are great together in your podcast. I want you to tell me what your favorite thing about Whiskey is.
With her sassiness.
Yes.
Her sasshole.
Sasshole, yeah.
I have to get that t-shirt. I need a sasshole t-shirt.
I feel like I need a sasshole t-shirt too.
Okay,
Like,
so go ahead.
Have you seen Chris Vaughn's merch?
Yes.
He released last night?
Yeah.
Like it has Whiskey saying right there.
I know.
That's true, yeah.
I'm going to get some. I promise you. You're going to see me wearing it on the podcast. For sure.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think we might have some over there in New York.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
Oh.
Well,
Whoops.
you just did.
Oh, well.
Tell me what you need to edit that out by tomorrow at 6.
But it's going to cost you.
It'll cost you some merch.
Yeah, it's going to cost you some merch.
There's gas fees.
Send some my way.
So you say that your favorite thing about Whiskey is her sassiness?
Yes.
Okay. Then what's the thing you hate the most about Neil?
Neil? Oh my God.
Like the list goes on. Let me choose just one. No, I love you, Neil. Okay.
Hey.
Well, I think he knows about it. He gets a little dramatic. He stresses me out sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I purposely obviously did that because we like to give Neil a hard time on this show and on Discord and stuff like that. But truly, have you met a more unique guy than Neil
No,
in this space?
he's awesome.
He really is awesome, and I love to give him a hard time. I used to call him Fake Greg all the time. But I quit doing that because I didn't want people to get the wrong idea, because he really is so genuine and nice, and just I don't have enough adjectives to throw at the guy. Like, and he is all in on everything that he does. But I feel like Whiskey is the same way. Like,
Yep.
And then you throw you on that same mix, and you guys need T-shirts that says Dream Team on it. That's what I would say.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
crazy. Like with with Whiskey, Neil, and like Chris Vaughn, they're just amazing. Like I wish I had like words to explain it. Like it's not just, I'm not just saying it because they're my friends, but they're just like amazing, great people. I wish I could be like them. Like they're always like, it's funny how like each one of them in different times have always like are always bummed out because they feel like they want to do more for like the community. And that just makes them like great people right there.
Yeah, we had Chris on not too long ago.
Like 2 or 3 ago.
Yeah.
Was that the last one we did in our old studio?
Maybe.
I think it was.
I think it was. Yeah, but that was a great. I mean, I had talked to Chris from time to time in Discord, and am I wrong?
No, I don't know.
Caleb's got a weird look on his face.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, okay. That's his
Give me
thinking
a
face,
minute.
apparently.
Yeah, give him a minute.
But that was a great podcast. Like, I just enjoyed it so much.
Yep.
And since then, I'm not going to say what it is, but we've reached out to Chris, and we are going to have something pretty exciting to share with people, probably within the next 3 weeks. So,
What?
Yeah, it's a secret. Can't tell you. But
He
it's
hasn't
gonna
even told me that.
no,
Dang.
it's going to be
go yell at
awesome.
him.
So let me ask you that, because we have lots of favorites, and it's hard to narrow it down to one. But if you had a top 3 of guests that you've had on your podcast, who would they be?
No pressure.
No pressure.
No,
Be
not at all.
truthful.
I mean, we know who number 1 is, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Number 1.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember them.
No, he's trying to figure out how not to hurt somebody's feelings. No.
It's got to be our feelings, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know if I have like actual top 1, but like top 3, of course, is gonna be a Holly in there. Whiskers, like her own hot seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Neil's also.
Yeah.
And that's already 3. And then I will have Chris Vaughn and you guys, the bros. So that's
So
top
we're
5.
5th.
I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure.
The order.
The hell with this. Shut it down, Greg. Turn it off, Greg.
We're done.
So bad, because I could not pick mine. If somebody was to ask me, I couldn't, because everybody that we've had on brings such a different,
Yeah.
Yep.
like,
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know, they just bring, a different aspect or a different, viewpoint on things. And like with Chris Vaughn, I could sit and listen to him talk all day long.
Oh yeah.
He is so talented.
Easy,
Keep your
Dragon.
pants on,
Whoa.
Greg.
His scope of talent is so intriguing to me. And so it's like mesmerizing, because I have, when it comes to art, 0 talent. Like, stick figure is even ugly. But just like to know that he paints, he draws, he like just everything that he does, just the way his mindset is so intriguing. But then you have like Mindy, right, that came on, and just her attitude and the way that, her laugh is amazing. And I just could not choose. I couldn't even, no, I would feel so bad. So I feel bad for you, Dragon, that we put you in this position.
Yeah.
Well, I actually did that just because I like Dragon and I wanted to give him a hard time. But you hit the point that I was going to bring up. Isn't it cool how being able to have guests on a podcast, and Dragon, you know this firsthand, how you get to know them at a little bit different level, like, and sometimes a lot different level. a lot of times we will spend just as much time off camera with a guest as we do on camera. And not necessarily before, but like after. To the point where we have to go, listen, we don't want to be rude, but we have to like go edit this and process this or it ain't coming out on time. You know? And then, you know, and they get it. But I mean, we've been blessed as you guys have, you know, like for some of our guests, we've had Mindy, we've had Chris Vaughn, we've had Don Bailey, Gotti, Blair. Sorry,
Hennessy,
Blair.
Jeremiah,
Who's your favorite?
Yeah.
Whiskey, Neil. Like, it's crazy.
It's insane. And every time I try to rank them, I can't. Like you said, Holly, I literally can't. Because
No.
I have no idea.
He's got a
what they
ranking
say.
I got a ranking, but I won't say it.
Oh, Caleb's got a ranking.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
I don't give two shits. I know who mine are.
But I feel like we had just as good a conversation with Hennessy, who's not like a head of a project or anything like that, but just a good dude, as we did with, say, a Don Bailey, who is a head of a project, or, you know, like you guys.
Bert, when Bert came on, and, you know, just the conversation with Bert, it was such a long podcast because there was so much, like, he had to say. And it was just like, okay, I don't know.
Nobody has energy like Bert.
And he like wrestling.
Nobody
And so
has
do we.
energy. Not even me.
No, you cannot match Bert's energy. I'm telling you. But so when it comes to that, did you think you would ever get to meet people on a podcast that you could connect with like that? I mean, is that kind of like the best thing about your podcast for you?
Yeah. Like never in a million years. Like I avoid people like all my life.
Me too.
I was like, Caleb,
Like, I avoided crowds. Like the only time I had a voice, like I played soccer like all my life. I love it, and I was in many teams, and that's the only time I had a voice. I would be yelling at everyone and getting in people's faces, and then after that, I'm just like the one. I just hide. I go.
Yeah.
That's like Caleb on the
Run
basketball
for
court.
people.
Yeah. That's me.
So, Dragon, let's get some personal questions out there, and then we're gonna have some fun with you with Truth or Dare.
Ooh, personal?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no!
What the?
What is
Is this
your
a new
favorite
segment?
TV show?
Favorite TV show now? It's Ted Lasso.
It is.
Yeah,
What about all time?
all time. I
Please
think Ted Lasso is up there. The
Okay.
Office.
The Office, too.
I'm so hoping you would say The Office. This just pisses Holly off every
That's
time.
funny, yeah.
It does because, I still, like, you guys, ever since I went on the Chaotic Exposure podcast with you guys, I've been trying really hard to watch The Office. And I will say that the Olympics, was it the Olympics?
The fire alarm.
The fire alarm
That's
killed
good.
me inside, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then I watched one. It was like the Office Olympics, I think, and that one was funny. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep watching this, and I was like, okay, it's not that.
Wow.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Well, I have to edit that out.
It makes me so
Yeah.
uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like that feeling, I guess.
What's your favorite movie of all time, Dragon?
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite movie. I like action movies, like, but old time favorite. Jeez, I don't know. Like I'm more into space movies, so I want to say like Star Trek. I like Star Trek,
There you go.
Star
Sweet.
Wars. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, I
Greg's a
didn't see that
Trekkie.
coming.
And then I also agree Top Gun was really good.
Oh, yes.
The second one.
Do you think it was the best sequel ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. I don't care what Neil says.
Oh, yeah.
So, with that being said, one last favorite, and then we're going to get into some other stuff. Who's your favorite bro?
Ooh.
And Holly's a bro.
Yeah, Holly.
Use wisely, my friend.
Oh,
There's
I'm losing
one right
connection.
answer. There's one right answer.
Yeah, there is one right answer.
No pressure, right?
Yeah.
Dang it. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Josh, just because we play every night.
I was gonna say, like,
No,
you guys-
that's the wrong answer, though, Dragon. Caleb is 6'8". You always have to pick Caleb because he can murder you with his bare hands. The answer is Caleb every time. Even though I appreciate it.
Yes,
the
sir.
right answer is Caleb.
Yes, sir.
Does anybody else have any questions for Dragon before we get him off the hot seat? Because I know how much he loves to be the center of
have
attention.
one, and I can't remember what I was gonna ask you, and it was about New York.
Was it why are the way that you are? No, I butchered it.
What?
Why are you the way that you are? We had to ask Neil that.
The one thing, I've never been drunk, so I don't know what will happen.
So are you gonna get drunk in New York?
We'll see. I don't know. Probably not.
So have you ever
I'll probably
drank?
chicken out.
Have you ever
You
drank?
drunk in Vegas.
No, I'm not.
Like I only, well, like I do the shots for the
I was gonna
episode.
say, dude,
Well, I didn't. Are you really doing shots?
What's that?
I asked you a question. It wasn't like you are.
But that's pretty much it. Like I've always like maybe on dates I would have some like a dinner. I would drink something, but I've never gotten drunk.
Depending on how well the day was going. I used to do that. The drink count based on how well the day was going. I
True,
guess, like,
yeah.
I can't wait to get out of here. I'll have another.
Yeah.
Make it go by faster.
Yes. 50
Well,
cent.
remember
Well,
your-
I guess I can. I don't think I've ever said why I don't drink.
You want to
Or
break that exclusive here?
yeah, I guess so. So
Oh.
like I went so I've gone to college, university, trade school and all that. I even had roommates that did like every single hard drug possible, and I never even tried it. But the reason for that was growing up, just because I like playing soccer a lot, I would always walk to the soccer field and watch the grown-ups play. And there was one kid that was my favorite to watch, and he was super good and all that. And all of a sudden he disappeared. He came back and he was like brain dead because of drugs
Really?
and all that. And then right there that I was like, oh, I'm never gonna do any drugs or drinking or anything. So I'm never.
good for
So
you.
that always
Yeah.
stuck in my head. Like
That's good.
just me watching him like try to kick the soccer ball was just it hit me.
Huh.
Like,
Yeah,
Well, that's good not to.
Makes
I
me
mean,
sad. That makes me really
Yeah.
sad.
yeah.
that is sad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Thank you.
Kill the mood.
Yeah.
Somebody grab some
Well.
tissues and sign this thing off. Let's go home and cry. No, you
I
know
have
what though?
some-
People will take tragedies like that and they will either use it as an excuse to mimic it or to do the opposite. And it's a good thing in your case, obviously, that's the case. I learned the hard way. Sometimes you offer somebody a drink one time and then you don't offer them a drink again. I learned that the hard way because you don't know people's past. So I won't
Yeah,
get
I
into
mean,
that story.
I
But
don't, I don't drink anymore.
yeah, I
Not
just.
at all.
And I was kind of like you, Dragon. I walked the straight and narrow when I was in high school because I wanted to be a professional baseball player. And I didn't want there to be anything that ruined that. So I just didn't partake in any of that stuff. But then I got older when it was legal. And I saw some of the way that people would act, how they acted so differently than they did when they weren't doing it.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, that's not my scene. You know,
Yep.
to each their own.
Yep, exactly.
Certain people
I
have
people watching. That's what
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
and certain people have problems with things that other people don't have problems with, and that's cool, you know. I mean, but to each their own on that, and you got to do what's best for you. So
Yeah. And I learned the hard way drinking. So that's why I don't drink.
I believe
anymore.
it.
Yes. I used
Dragon's
to
like,
drink for
yeah,
a long.
there
I
should
used
be
to
a
drink
movie.
a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, Greg. I just
Oh yeah.
thought
I was
that you just drink.
I was
He looks
borderline
crazy.
alcoholic. Yeah.
I
Really?
see it in the eyes.
You see it in my eyes. No, it's in the past. It's deep in my eyes. It's way back there.
it's
No,
embedded in your brain. Holly, did you think of your question?
It's gonna bug me, and then watch Dragon at like 2 in the morning. I'm gonna message you on Twitter and be like, oh, here it is, because that's what happens to me.
So I will ask you something real quick, Dragon. There was at one point like you could go vote for Chris to be like on the main stage. Did that ever come out?
That's what it was. That is what.
Oh, that was your question? That was your question.
Whatever, Holly. Yeah. Whatever.
It really was. I was going to say, is Chris Vaughn, like, actually, did he get picked to be a speaker?
For sure he's a speaker. I know he's on the list. The voting, I'm not sure. The voting was to make have him, I think, longer.
Oh, okay.
A longer speech. So I'm not sure what happened with that one.
Gotcha.
Are these speeches and these talks, are they recorded? Like, will we be able to watch it later? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
This could be my first time getting out of the house.
Yeah, getting in there. You know, it's kind of funny, though, Dragon. I know people that live on the West Coast and the East Coast, and those people seem to travel the least. And I don't know if it's just because there's so much stuff to do where they live. I don't know, but if you're in the Midwest, you gotta fly if you're gonna go do anything fun.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're gonna go watch a Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Sorry about your Rams, Holly.
Wow.
Knife
gets deeper and deeper.
Anybody else got any questions for Dragon before we get into Caleb's choice?
Dragon, what's your favorite brand of chocolate milk?
Nesquik.
Oh yeah.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
He drinks chocolate milk a lot.
Seriously, yeah. Where did that?
I had a question.
He comes up with
What are you
questions
drinking right now, Dragon?
Kombucha.
Kombucha.
I was wondering if that was kombucha.
How many cases of that do you have left?
I just bought 3 cases yesterday from Costco.
I like kombucha.
I am allergic to kombucha. I am
Really?
allergic.
What?
Yes.
How'd you find out?
One of my friends that I worked with when I was working at American Airlines, she had brought it into the office, but it was some powder stuff. It was, so then you mixed it up. I don't know, but it was kombucha. It's the first time I ever tried it, so I drank it, and I drank kind of a lot of it, and my stomach started hurting, and I was like, I don't feel right.
Oh, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like it was crawling, and I was like, something, like I started getting like hot, and I was like, something's wrong. And I mean, instantly, I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I had to throw up in the trash can.
Oh, good.
But I was like, okay, this is just, it's whatever. My stomach was just probably messed up, and I drank it, whatever. So I tried it again, and the same thing happened to me. So I mean, maybe it's not an allergic reaction, but my whole entire body feels so weird. Like my skin's crawling, my stomach hurts, and then like instant throw up.
It was a cleansing.
I just can't.
Cleansing.
So hold on a second, Holly.
Yeah.
You drank this, and it made you violently ill.
You tried again.
And you tried it again?
Yes, like, what time was it?
Just to make sure, right? Yeah.
Like if I'm throwing up like the exorcist, I can't even say the word.
Projectile vomit.
Projectile vomit. I'm trying it again.
Well, here's the thing is I was convinced, because I've heard so many good things about kombucha, like how it's good for you. And so I was like, this is, maybe it was just a stomach thing like that day. So I tried it again. I haven't tried it since.
You want to try it in
Maybe
Vegas?
it was a good puking session.
All right.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.